the broad day, fuck we talking about, bro?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let me zip my pants.
We're gonna help you with that. Turn off the trans on your back real quick, okay?
This man just got arrested, but not for what you might first think. It all
Nigga, put your pants on, bro.
Found what looked like a human bone. That
What the
discovery
fuck?
just solved a missing person case. It uncovered something much darker.
And that's when I gave her the cha-cha-cha. I gave her a high karate. And I run her up to the dumpster there. And toss her down.
It all began in May 2024 when Tammy DeBuison, a 56-year-old woman from Cleveland, was reported missing. Her family said she'd suddenly stopped answering calls.
He did it.
Everything. Weeks went by with no trace.
This nigga did it, bro. Like, ain't no way a 5-6-year-old woman just found missing, nigga. What the fuck? Bro, nah, bro. Nah. If you got that age, bro, you been doing good in your life and all type of shit. You just, you know what I'm saying? Like, you old, fool. Ain't nothing else could really kill you but some type of what niggas say it. Like health issues or whatever, but nah, bro, this nigga did it.
Of Tammy. Then one day, her daughter decided to stop by her father's house, the same place Tammy had once lived. What she found there
$1,500 a month if you also take care of a friend or relative at home? No way.
changed everything. She discovered human remains in the property, later confirmed to belong to her mother, the same woman everyone thought had just disappeared.
Human bones.
Police time to focus on Tammy's
In the
boyfriend,
fucking
59-year-old James Drawhose. He was the last person seen with Tammy.
He look like one of these motherfuckers on the movie or something, bro.
We got an investigation going on. I just need you to just come to me, please, James. James, keep your hands where I can see them.
Hold on, let me get my pants.
Yeah. Come on to me, James.
What's up, man? How are you?
Step out past me, please. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your cooperation.
Let me get my pants.
We're gonna help you with that. Turn off the trans on your back real quick, okay?
Here you go, James.
Hands back here. Hands back here. Thanks. James, anybody else in there?
They say they wanted to
Anyone
talk.
else inside the house,
Hey,
James?
you can come over. You can talk. Yeah, we can talk. Hey, come over here and talk real quick though. Hey, matter of fact, hey, put your hands up real quick, bro. They be asking for too much. Wild and shit.
You. Is there anyone else? All right, listen. Let's turn around this way. I don't want you to walk down the stairs. Fall back, okay? Yes, come over.
Oh, yeah, that
Walk down this way.
shit. That shit wild.
Anybody else home? Is there anyone else in the house? No. Okay.
That's like that motherfucker on that movie Belly. That nigga said, nigga eating the banana and he said, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all, fool. Might have to drop a dime on niggas.
Cleveland Police Department, anyone inside?
Did she start to talk? Did she drop a dime on, bro?
When officers came for him, he didn't fight. He eventually said he wasn't feeling well and was taken to the hospital, where detectives decided to question him.
But where is your wife, bro?
He's got, she was, oh yeah.
Talk about something, I don't feel good. No, bro. The question is, why is your wife's human bones in the garage, bro? That's what we talking about right now, fool. That fuck how you feel right now, gang. We need it. Yo.
Working and doing this, bathing enough, and all kind of stuff.
She was really putting the boots to you, it sounds like, huh?
That's what you want.
Okay. So on the day that she left, do you remember that day?
Yeah, well, it was in the evening.
Okay. So like approximately what time?
7 o'clock maybe.
Okay. About 7 p.m.?
6 or 7, yeah.
So she walked out the door. What'd she do? Pack a bag, grab some stuff, shoot out the door? Okay. What did she take with her?
All the clothes on her back and her jeans. She had a shirt on and some jeans. That was it.
Like, I said pack a bag and left, and you said yes. Did you not pack a bag?
I don't remember. All it was just maybe extra clothes.
Okay, so a bag with some extra clothes.
Mm-hmm.
How about her phone? Did she bring her phone?
No, actually she left that. Okay. And it went out. The phone was already out anyway.
Oh, the service was off?
Yeah, my service is off now too.
Okay.
I gotta get that. That's why.
So y'all just ain't paying the phone
What
bills?
about her, like her ID or her benefits cards or anything like that? She take that stuff with her? No?
She left everything. I sent the food stamp card back to Austin, Texas already.
Okay. Where was she going?
God knows.
Had she ever done that before?
I think she hitchhiked.
Okay, so you think she hitchhiked right out your front door, or what'd you do? Walk up to Puritas and grab a ride there? Did you see her walk up to Puritas?
No, she went that way towards Spiritus.
Okay, so she goes out your front door and goes left or right?
She goes left to Puritas.
Okay. Around 6, 7 p.m. on maybe the 15th, she walks out your front door with a bag of clothes, no phone or anything like that.
Yeah.
And so she does that. She goes up. She leaves. She goes to the left. Yeah. Yeah. Just leave those on. Otherwise, they'll leave those on. Yeah, because they'll come on and those things.
This nigga been drinking probably hella beers, boy.
Why do you think she was hitchhiking? Where did that come from?
Oh, she does it all the time. She's always in a different truck or something.
Okay. She's
Over all these years.
frequent hitchhiker, huh? Where does she go when she hitchhikes?
At first I thought she went back to home in Indiana, but
Okay. But
and
now you don't think she did that?
no, because her sister never seen it.
Okay.
Her sister is named Karina Collins.
Yeah. And did she call you? Did you see her again?
Nope.
Did you have any visitors over to the house that stayed with you after she left? House guests?
I had my daughter over, and that's about it.
Okay. Otherwise, it's pretty much just you living in that house.
My dogs.
So then, I know the dogs are in good shape, right? Your daughter is looking after them right now. So they're fine.
Awesome.
They didn't end up going to the kennel. Okay, I would feel the same way, right? I'm a dog owner myself. I'd be letting them alone.
What
So you
is
haven't
that?
had any contact with her after about the 15th, yeah?
No, I never.
Are
No.
you sure you saw her leave the house?
But look.
Yeah.
Dig through the house.
He never cared, bro. That nigga never cared, bro. Even if he did see her leave the house, he ain't give a fuck. He didn't care. He did it, bro. He did that shit, bro. Come on, bro. What we do like? What we talking
Tramos
about?
claimed Tammy left the apartment, and he had absolutely no idea what happened to her after. But when the officers presented the facts they already gathered and told him what he wasn't expecting, Trajos broke immediately, and everything changed.
So, James, we were there today with the search warrant. That's how we ended up at your house.
I was wondering why you fellas was all over there.
Yeah.
Go ahead and look everywhere you want.
Well, we did, and we've recovered some stuff.
Like what?
What do you think we might have found around the property?
What?
What do you think we might have found around the property? I mean, look, this isn't going to be a big shock.
I don't know, some damn bones, nigga.
Figure out what happened here,
But we want him to say
so
it.
we can all move on, right? Well, what do you think we might have found around the property?
Beer cans.
I actually don't think we found a bunch of
I knew that.
We didn't find
I knew that nigga was drinking something. He was off of something like. But then I was thinking, like, hella beers, boy. Well, I'm telling you, whiskey ain't even hitting no more. He probably out doing all type of shit.
beer cans. Jimmy, we found some bones. We found
Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bones. So we want to talk to you about the bones. Jimmy, like, listen,
That was in your shit.
there are a lot of reasons that things happen, and it sounds like especially Tammy was really after you. That we're understanding people, but we just gotta have to know the truth, right?
We don't care, bro.
And we found human bones on the property of your house. Not just in one place, in a few places.
Even if you was gonna do it or whatever, my nigga try to hide the evidence, nigga. Still miss some. You feel? You missed the other bones that the police found. Like, oh man, bro.
So what we're here to do is to make sure that you're not some kind of like maniacal serial killer, right? Which I don't think you are. You seem like a very friendly guy, frankly. But we do have to get an explanation for this, right? We have to figure out what happened.
This nigga ain't no
And there are a lot of reasons.
He ain't no Jerry Springer, goddamn Jeffrey Dahmer. He ain't one of them niggas. He just get drunk and he might be, nigga.
We think we know who they belong to.
Whatever him and his wife, that last little conversation they had before she just started missing, I know it had something to do with that. You know, niggas be tender and shit, man. You feel me? And you think you going somewhere, you not going nowhere. What you thought this was, my nigga? We got kids. That shit over with.
Jimmy, we will work through this, okay? We don't think you're a monster. We think that, life got the better of you for a minute.
Yes, you do, nigga.
We're in a shitty situation, but let's just figure it out. It's not the end of the world.
Like what, bro?
What's the deal with the bones?
They really just be saying anything just to hear the truth, bro. That's why I don't be respecting the police, bro.
And we are, I'll be real honest with you, we don't know who they belong to right now conclusively because we haven't had enough time to do that kind of science. But
y'all know them,
right now.
That's his shit.
We're going to know very shortly because it's teeth and bones.
Whatever it is, we know that's your shit.
So we have DNA.
He not even gonna say that's not even, I don't even know where that shit came from. He just so drunk.
Who these bones came from. And we just need to know the truth. Before we figure out exactly who it is, we just need to know from you who that is. And again, we have a pretty good idea, but we want to be sure that that's who this is, so that we're not
this nigga finna take some pictures.
thinking that you're involved in something more than what this was. It looks like a domestic dispute. That's just me from kind of looking at it from the outside as somebody who hasn't known you for more than an hour. Let's start with what happened. What really happened with Tammy, and then we can get to how the bones ended up where they are. But this argument, I'm assuming, got physical at some point.
Yeah.
And was she pushing you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And were you pushing her?
Self-defense.
Okay. So tell me about that. What happened?
It was to the point where she's an angry Irish woman, and she was always pushing on me, right? And I pushed back.
Okay.
That's what happened.
So tell me in more detail, and I'm sorry to make you relive it. I do feel
Oh, God, don't make me relive it.
we kind of have to. You understand.
She was always a troublemaker.
Okay.
Parents, if your child plays Roblox, listen up. You could qualify for up to $300,000.
Trying to play
Always
Roblox.
drank really hard, and she would always turn straight mad, and we got in a fight, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, that's a serious fight.
Yeah. So tell me what happened in the fight.
Well,
I know what ended up happening, but
Just tell us,
fight
bro.
now. Where did it happen?
in the driveway.
Just tell us, bro.
Over there. I thought she was gonna walk away, but it ended up being, I don't know, like, you ever meet somebody that's strong as you, even though they're smaller than you?
Yeah. Absolutely.
And, in self-defense, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So you were off your wife. But listen though, I told you already what nigga know. one of the first thing they say, self-defense. Shut up, nigga. That's what that little boy girl on that other video that I watched. He killed his mama and with the little ass curb. Man, talking about something. It was self-defense, nigga. I was like, what? Shut up, bro. What are you talking about? Oh man, why they always got the whole script, the same script? Like, damn, fool.
Get a couple punctures here and there, and that's that.
So is that what happened? Did you end up having to punch her?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
because she punched me
Right. And where did you punch her when you punched her?
in her head.
Okay. So you punched her a few times in her head, and is that what killed her? Did she stop moving right then, or did you have to do anything else? You're in the driveway punching her, and that's when she expires. Is that right?
That's about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you beat her to
Any
death.
injuries? Like, did you have to bandage yourself up or go to the hospital or anything like that?
Oh, I got bandages at home.
Okay. So you did it yourself. You didn't have to call EMS or anything like that, right? Did you have to use any weapons, like a knife or a gun or anything, a hammer, nothing? So just so I'm gonna go through it. So you thought she was gonna walk away. You guys are verbally arguing. You thought she was gonna walk away, but she gets really upset and is kind of like really yelling at you. Yeah? Am I getting it right?
I don't know yet. Oh,
Sure.
I know some karate,
Okay.
and it's not good to use on people.
Okay. So you ended up having to use some karate. So tell me about the moment that you had to use that. What was she doing when you had to use that?
Punching me.
Okay, so she's using fists.
Yeah, you know, just me.
Okay. Hitting you about your face and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because you just motioned at your face, that's why I'm saying that. So she's like punching and grabbing at your face,
Yeah.
and then you use some karate
Yes. I used
and
to
struck
both boards.
Bro, he don't know shit, bro.
Karate is a serious.
This nigga is a drunk, and he just beat her up to death with the head, bro. Like, talking about karate and shit. Like, bro, get the fuck out my face with this shit, bro.
Yeah. I don't like those.
You want me to pull this up? Pull this up for you?
Oh, thank you, man. Woo.
Yeah, that's way better, isn't it? So you just made a motion like this, and I'm familiar with that as a karate strike. So is that kind of what you had to do? Kind of like punch her in the face like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
After admitting to knowing about Tammy's whereabouts, Dramos would go on again to tell a different story after he was asked what he did with the body. But that wouldn't last very long once he realized the officers already figured out what he did.
This nigga's already a weirdo. I wouldn't be surprised if he ate them, bro. If he ate the body to the bone. That's why it's only just bone in there. Yeah, he's sick. He's sick. Sit that nigga up out of there.
Her a few times, and she fell down. Yeah, in the driveway. Is that right?
Yeah, but
It wasn't inside. This is outside.
I don't see where all these bones came from, what you're talking
Well,
about.
so that's my next question is what did you do with her when after that happened? She died in the driveway. So what did you do then? Where did you put her?
I don't think she died in the driveway, do you think?
Where did she die?
Like I said, she walked off somewhere.
Well, hang on, Jimmy, because we already covered this. It is what it is, man. And we've already gotten to the point where you know that you killed her. You know that what you did ended her life. And you're saying it's self-defense. And look, that's what we're trying to put down on record here.
Okay,
But the next question is what did you do with her after that happened?
black box.
What black box? Garbage can. So at the house there's like a black box
Well, yeah,
and you put her in this black box.
I waited a month until I put her in 2 construction bags.
What if you can create your own?
Hey, it's gonna be crazy as hell in that bitch,
with
boy.
wigs? You can.
God, I'm telling you, boy.
Alright?
Yep.
And I hauled her to a dumpster
Okay.
in my wagon. I didn't know what else to do. There was a million maggots.
Yeah, all that. Where was she until you hauled her to the dumpster?
In the black box.
Where's that black box?
You mean that black garbage can
Yes.
that's in your driveway?
Yes.
Okay. So she was in the black garbage can in your driveway
Yes.
in one piece.
Yes.
Okay. And then you took her out in two pieces and put her into two bags. Is that right?
No.
I thought you said maybe I misunderstood. You put her into two bags? Or you double bagged her? Is that
Doubled.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, double.
Sorry, I'm just trying to make sense. So you put her, because there were a million maggots, you threw her in these two bags, and then you put her in a wagon that read like a wagon, like a radio
Yeah,
wagon.
and I walked her up to a dumpster over there behind the other places.
What dumpster? What, like behind what place? Behind school? Across the street? Or
Well, it would have been, managed waste, I think it's called.
waste management? Yeah. So a green dumpster. Where exactly was that? I'm trying to wrap my head around that.
Where is it?
The dumpster. What dumpster did you put her in?
You don't know, Canouchi, hold on. It was,
You put her body on a goddamn dumpster.
The school that's right across the street.
yeah,
So you put her in the wagon and took her to the dumpster behind the school?
with two bags on her.
Okay. When do you think you did that?
Do you think your daughter would know? The family would know? You just look stupid. Just dumb, bro. Dumb as fuck.
Oh my God. Hold on.
I'm saying.
It's probably the first time you talked about it, huh?
Exactly the first time. I would have to say a month late.
Well, on June 15th?
After about an hour of questioning, Drahos finally confessed. He admitted to killing Tammy and disposing of her body. The argument between them turned violent. He hit her, panicked, and hid her remains instead of calling for help. Days later, he dumped what was left of her in a dumpster, hoping no one would ever find out. But he couldn't count on one thing: her daughter walking into the same house months later and uncovering the truth itself. James Drahos was arrested and charged with murder, abuse of a corpse, and evidence tampering. On July 17th, 2024, James Drahos was indicted on the following charges: 1 count of murder, 1 count of gross abuse of a corpse, 1 count of tampering with evidence, and 1...
That nigga gonna die in there, bro. That nigga gonna die in there, bro.
1 count of domestic violence.
Yeah, you gonna die in there, bro. That's crazy, I'm telling you.